Anthurium Lewis, the new junior tourism secretary, joins us this morning on Now to share a bit about her story and what's in the future. Good morning, Junior Secretary.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago, and good morning to you, Natasha. I am glad to be here, and I thank the Lord.
It's a pleasure to have you here with us this morning. How is your morning going so far, Anthurium?
My morning has been going well. I've been preparing for lots of meetings throughout the day, and I'm glad to be here this morning on TTT. And I'm looking forward to all that is in store with our conversation today.
Excellent. Well, let's get straight into the conversation. First of all, of course, congratulations on your appointment. Tell us what the preparation was like to get here.
Firstly, I had a lot of support, both from school and at home. So my teachers like Miss Hackett, would have supported me and given me her time, as well as at home. Now, my parents pushed me so much. They tutored me on my public speaking skills and helped me in my speech. And my coach Welch also, I'm a national athlete, and he also had a hand in preparing all of this. So I had so many hands come in and support me and push me so that I can put my best foot forward. And I'm really glad for all of these helping hands. And it has really encouraged me to move further and further as well. So so we collated so much information. We did extensive research. So I decided I'm not just going to stop at what they asked for. I knew I was going to get the role. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do everything. So when I'm actually in that role, I know how to be comfortable and I can accept and know what I am supposed to do and what I can do to improve the situation.
Well, you have
So there
definitely
was so much work
demonstrated.
put into it.
Well, you've definitely
Thank
demonstrated
you.
your great capability when it comes to this. Let's go to your choice of topic that brought you to where you are today. Why did you choose the blue economy, and how did you speak on it and touch on it?
Okay, so I chose the blue economy because it is vital to our lifestyle, both as a Caribbean community and as an island, right? So we both know that the blue economy contributes to 46% of the GDP, and that is a large amount, okay? And without it, we would be lacking in many jobs, in many foods. So majority of it aids in these sectors. So it is vital to both our tourism and our economy. And let's be honest, most of our tourist attractions are near coastal areas. So without our blue economy, without a marine life, what would we really have? So it's time that we start looking at it as important and necessary and essential, because without it, that's literally what makes up our tourism, most of it. And we need to start prioritizing its sustainability and how we are going to upkeep and promote it.
It
That is
sounds
why
as
I
though
chose it.
it
Yes.
sounds as though this is something that is very dear to your heart. In fact, one of the things that was said is that you demonstrated, I want to make sure I get this correctly, a deep understanding and innovative vision for the future of Tobago's tourism. Where do you see the future of Tobago's tourism, Junior Secretary?
I see us having a premier um, tourism organization. So we would have a superior product, right? That is our vision right now in the division of tourism. And I believe that if we are continuing to push ourselves and broadcast what Tobago has to offer, what Trinidad and Tobago has to offer, then we can definitely dominate the Caribbean. And I'm saying this because I have plans that can be implemented and that I've already begun to share with the secretary and assistant secretary. And I am very passionate about this topic and where tourism can carry us, because tourism is what we have to hold on to. It's part of our culture and it's a beautiful thing to be involved in. And I'm really glad to be able to be given this opportunity to express myself on where I see tourism being in the future and also my participation in all of this.
Now,
So
this
I thank you so
opportunity,
much.
This opportunity is something that is going to be a year-long term where you're essentially, of course, going to be serving Tobago, our Twin Island Republic, of course, as well. And one of the things will be that you'll be at the CTO Regional Youth Congress in the Cayman Islands. Is there anything in particular that you're looking forward to, and how are preparations going for that so far?
My preparations are going fine. We have already begun our readiness for this competition in the Cayman Islands, right? So we have started to partner with different stakeholders and different entities and NGOs to contribute to this discussion. And when I go to the Cayman Islands in the September, early September, so that will be from the 2nd to about the 8th, I'm not just going there to speak, I'm going there to win and hopefully bring back the title of Junior Minister of Tourism. So I'm confident in my capabilities, I'm confident in the people who are supporting me, and I am truly elated for this opportunity. I'll get to connect with many different people, and I can only say this is thanks to God, this is thanks to Secretary Councillor Tasha Grace Burris and Assistant Secretary Assemblyman Niall George. And I'm glad to be able to work alongside them because I will continue to say this. They are truly a joy to be around. And I'm looking forward to all the greater connections that I'm able to forge through this entire year-long role. And everyone else who has supported me. So I think I want to give a little thanks right now. So I will say thanks to Administrator Mr. Julian Skeet. Thank you to Communications Officer of the Division of Tourism, Mrs. Shahida Sylvester Edwards. Thank you to my principal, Ms. Ramnarain from Bishop's High School, Tobago. Thank you, Miss. Thank you to my teacher, Miss Hackett, who gave me her time and support. Thank you to my mother, Miss Patricia Goddard, who was really fundamental in all of this process. And she helped me on working on my speech, my public speaking skills, and all of this. So she has really pushed me a lot in all of this process, and I'm glad. And I just want to say thank you in general to the staff and all stakeholders that has been partnering with the tourism, and that has been really helping me to gain this confidence and to be able to come on this platform today and speak, because if not for them, I would not be here. So I'm truly thank you for that. And to TTT, thank you for having me today. Yes.
It's a pleasure to have you with us, and it's beautiful to hear that you have such a strong support system and great influence as well that has driven you to where you are today. So, Anthurium, did you always want to get to this position? Is this something that you've been working towards for a while, or was this just on the fly that you decided, let me apply?
Okay, if I'm speaking honestly, I had attended the previous competitions where, last year, and I also viewed the years before. But if you told me last year that I would be in this position, I would be like, what? I don't think I'd believe you, right? So I didn't picture myself being in this position. I knew I had the capabilities, but I didn't think that I'd be chosen or like interested in actually coming up. But seeing all of my past colleagues come up and they giving their all, I was like, okay, I can continue this legacy and I will bring it home this year for us. And I did, and I'm truly glad. And I wouldn't have believed this if you told me last year I'd be here, honestly. But I am.
Well, it's an absolutely beautiful story. Anthurium, all the best to you as you get ready. Well, you're already in the throes of your year-long term, and knowing that you're definitely going to be bringing some great achievements to the table in the future as well. Have an excellent day, Anthurium, and all the best.
Thank you, and same to you. I appreciate being here today. And good morning again, Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. Anthurium Lewis joining us this morning, Junior Secretary of Tourism 2024, ready to represent. And we're ready to show some more content to you just after this short break. Stay tuned.
It has the power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite.